What if I told you that the simple act of believing could change your financial reality forever? What if your thoughts, the ones you have right now, could be the key to unlocking $50 million into your life? Now, I know this may sound outlandish, even impossible, but I promise you, there's a simple truth behind this that could transform everything you know about wealth. Just take a moment and imagine. Picture what your life would look like with $50 million in your bank account. Can you see it? What would you do with that kind of freedom? Maybe you'd buy your dream home, travel the world, help others, or invest in things that would help you grow even more. The reality is, you have the ability to bring this into your life with just one thing: your belief. The catch? Most people don't truly understand the power of belief. They think of belief as just wishing for something or hoping it will happen. But belief, when used properly, is a tool. It's the foundation of everything you want to achieve, especially when it comes to something as transformative as attracting wealth. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can harness the power of belief to manifest not just small wins, but big, life-changing amounts of wealth. Here's the key. This belief isn't something outside of you. It's already within you. It's the power of your mind and the frequency you are sending out into the universe. When you learn to use this belief correctly, you'll see that $50 million isn't as far out of reach as you think. So, how do you get there? The first step is understanding why belief works the way it does. And that's what we're going to dive into next. What is belief, really? It's not just a thought that crosses your mind for a moment. It's not a wish you make once and forget about. Belief is a powerful force that shapes your reality. The truth is, what you believe about yourself, your life, and the world around you directly influences what you attract into your life. And when it comes to attracting wealth, your beliefs are the first place to start. Everything that happens in your life, good or bad, is influenced by what you believe. If you believe that wealth is hard to come by, guess what? You're right. If you believe that money is easy to attract, that will also be your reality. Your belief creates your mindset, and your mindset determines your actions, your behaviors, and the opportunities you're open to. The interesting thing is that many of us don't even realize that our beliefs are limiting us. We've been taught for so long that money is scarce, or that we need to struggle in order to succeed. These beliefs are deeply ingrained in our culture and in the way we think. But they are simply beliefs, beliefs that can be changed. You see, belief is a powerful tool because it controls your energy. Your energy is what the universe responds to. The way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act all send out a signal to the universe. And when your signal aligns with abundance and prosperity, the universe begins to bring opportunities, wealth, and success into your life. If you want to attract $50 million, the first thing you need to do is believe that it is possible for you. Not just believe in a vague way, but believe with certainty, as if it's already on its way to you. This is the first step in manifesting anything. Believing that it's possible, believing that it's yours, and believing that you deserve it. Belief isn't just a mental process, it's an emotional one. When you truly believe in something, you feel it in your heart, not just in your mind. This is why belief is such a powerful force. It connects your thoughts with your emotions, and together, They create the energy that brings your desires into your reality. Now that you understand the power of belief, let's address the real problem. What's holding you back? You might be thinking, if belief is so powerful, why am I not seeing $50 million in my life right now? The answer is simple, but it's also a bit uncomfortable. The reason most people aren't attracting wealth is because of the beliefs that are limiting them. These beliefs are deeply rooted, and they're blocking the flow of abundance. One of the most common beliefs that holds people back is the idea that they're not worthy of wealth. This is what I call the worth trap. Society has taught us that in order to be worthy of money, we need to work harder, sacrifice more, or prove our value. But the truth is, money doesn't care about your worthiness. Money is simply energy, and it flows to those who are aligned with it. If you're constantly thinking that you need to prove your worth, or that you're not good enough to have wealth, you're sending out a signal to the universe that you're not ready to receive it. The universe responds to your energy, and if your energy is one of lack or not feeling good enough, it will bring more lack into your life. Another belief that holds people back is the fear of not having enough. We've been conditioned to think that there's never enough money to go around, that wealth is limited, and that we have to compete for what's available. This belief creates scarcity in your mind, and scarcity only attracts more scarcity. When you're focused on lack, you push abundance away. The truth is, there is more than enough wealth in the world for everyone. In fact, there's an abundance of money just waiting to flow into your life. The problem isn't the universe, it's your perception of the universe. When you think that there's not enough money, you block the flow of it. The key to breaking free from this is changing your belief from scarcity to abundance. Finally, there's the belief that money is hard to get. This is a common thought, and it's often passed down from generation to generation. People think that money requires hard work, struggle, and sacrifice. And while hard work is important, it's not the key to attracting wealth. The key is alignment. When you align your beliefs with the energy of wealth, money will flow to you effortlessly. If you truly believe that money is hard to get, that's the reality you'll experience. But if you believe that money flows easily and effortlessly to you, you'll begin to notice how opportunities, wealth, and success come into your life with much less struggle than you ever imagined. The good news is that these limiting beliefs can be changed. In the next sections, we'll explore how to shift your mindset, change your beliefs, and start attracting the wealth you deserve. But first, take a moment and ask yourself, what beliefs are holding me back from attracting the $50 million I desire? Once you identify them, you'll be ready to take the next steps in transforming your life and opening up to the abundance that's waiting for you. We're going to break down exactly how to change your belief system, and once you do, you'll start to see the universe responding to your new mindset. Believe me, once you make this shift, everything will begin to change. So stay with me, because we're just getting started. Now that you've begun to understand the power of belief and the ways your thoughts have shaped your reality, let's dive into something even more profound: the true nature of money itself. So often we hear the phrase, money doesn't grow on trees, or you have to work hard for every dollar. But these ideas are deeply rooted in scarcity. They create a belief that money is a finite resource, something you have to compete for. But what if I told you that money is not limited, not something you have to fight for, and certainly not something that only a few lucky people can have? The truth is, money is simply energy. It's a form of energy that flows through the universe just like everything else. Whether you believe it or not, money is constantly circulating around the world, moving from one place to another. It's moving through businesses, through people, and through governments. There's no shortage of it. The only thing that determines whether it flows to you or not is whether you are aligned with it. Think about how energy works. It's all around you, invisible, but very much real. When you align yourself with that energy, when you become open to it and allow it to flow to you, then it starts showing up in your life. Money is no different. It's simply a tool, an energy exchange, a form of abundance that is available to everyone, not just the privileged few. But here's the key point to remember. Money doesn't have feelings. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't care if you're rich or poor, good or bad, worthy or unworthy. Money just flows where attention goes. So when you focus on lack, on how little money you have or how difficult it is to get, you're unknowingly pushing money away. On the other hand, when you focus on abundance, on how much money is already in your life, and on the opportunities available to you, you begin to align yourself with the flow of wealth. When you understand that money is just energy, it becomes so much easier to attract it. No longer will you see it as something scarce or difficult to get. You'll start to see money for what it really is, a resource that is always available to you. You'll learn to align your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with this abundant flow. And soon, you'll notice how easily money starts to come your way. The biggest shift in your financial reality starts with one thing: changing your mindset about money. The way you think about money shapes how much of it you can attract into your life. And here's the good news. You have the power to change it. If you've spent your life believing that money is hard to come by, that it's something you have to chase, or that you're not worthy of having it, it's time to reprogram those thoughts. Changing your mindset is not just about changing the way you think. It's about changing how you feel about money. A lot of people believe that in order to have money, they need to be constantly working harder or doing more. They think they need to prove their worth to receive wealth. But that's not how it works. Money isn't about how much you work or how hard you hustle. It's about how much you allow yourself to receive. The more you focus on abundance, the more you'll notice it in your life. It's not about forcing something to happen. It's about getting into alignment with what you already deserve. Start by telling yourself that you are worthy of wealth. No matter what your financial past has been, no matter what mistakes you may have made, you are worthy of abundance. Begin to believe that wealth is your natural state, and you'll start to feel more open to receiving it. When you change the way you think about money, your actions will start to align with that new mindset. You'll find yourself making decisions from a place of abundance rather than fear or scarcity. One of the most effective ways to shift your money mindset is through gratitude. Begin to focus on the wealth you already have in your life. Even if it feels small, recognize the abundance you already experience. Whether that's in relationships, health, or opportunities. The more you express gratitude for the money and abundance that's already flowing to you, the more you'll attract. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance. and that's when the universe begins to respond. The next step is to stop worrying about where the money will come from. If you're constantly anxious about how to make money, you're blocking it. Let go of the idea that you need to control every step of the process. Trust that the universe will provide for you in ways you may not even expect. By releasing the need for control, you open yourself up to receiving wealth in ways that will surprise you. Visualization is a powerful tool when it comes to manifesting wealth, but it's often misunderstood. Many people believe that visualizing money means sitting down, closing their eyes, and imagining a pile of cash or a big bank balance. While that's part of it, true visualization for wealth is about more than just creating mental images. It's about feeling and experiencing the reality of your desired wealth as if it's already happening. When you visualize, you're not just imagining the money itself. You're creating the feelings that come with it. You're imagining the freedom, the joy, the comfort, and the peace that money brings. And the more you feel those emotions while visualizing, the more powerful your manifestation becomes. But there's a catch. Most people make the mistake of visualizing wealth from a place of wanting or needing it. They visualize the money, but they also feel the lack of it. This sends a mixed signal to the universe. On one hand, you're saying you want wealth, but on the other hand, you're saying you don't have it. This lack-based energy only attracts more of the same. Instead, visualize wealth as something that is already here. See yourself living the life you want to live, as if you already have the money you desire. If you want to see $50 million in your account, don't just imagine it as a future possibility. Feel it as your present reality. Feel the gratitude, the excitement, and the peace that comes with knowing that you already have it. You're not chasing the money anymore. You're allowing it to come to you. In your visualization practice, make it as real and vivid as possible. Close your eyes and imagine how it feels to have your dream home, to travel wherever you want, to help others, or to live in the freedom that wealth provides. See yourself paying bills effortlessly, living a life without stress about money. The more detailed and specific your visualization is, the more your mind will start to accept it as your reality. Visualization works because it trains your brain to believe that wealth is not only possible but inevitable. It's not about fantasizing. It's about aligning your subconscious mind with your conscious desires. The more you practice this, the more your energy shifts, and the more opportunities, abundance, and money will start showing up in your life. Just as you wouldn't try to catch a butterfly by chasing it, you're not trying to chase money. Instead, you're simply allowing it to come to you naturally. When you create that shift in your energy and visualization, you'll find that wealth starts to flow to you easily and effortlessly, as if it was always meant to be. Now that you have a clearer understanding of belief, mindset, and visualization, let's dive deeper into the law of attraction and how it directly influences your ability to manifest wealth. The law of attraction is a universal principle that works by aligning your energy with the frequency of your desires. Simply put, like attracts like. When you focus your thoughts and emotions on abundance, you attract more abundance. When you focus on lack, you get more of what you don't want. Most people mistakenly believe that the law of attraction is a magical formula where all you have to do is wish for something and it will appear. But it's more than just wishing. It's about energy alignment. You attract what you are vibrating, not just what you think about. Your thoughts and emotions are powerful magnets that draw similar energies into your life. If you are focused on wealth, success, and opportunities, you align yourself with those frequencies, and the universe will respond in kind. The key is to consciously choose your thoughts and emotions. Instead of worrying about where the money will come from, choose to believe that it is already on its way to you. Even if you don't see immediate evidence, trust that the law of attraction is always working behind the scenes, bringing you closer to your goal. The universe works in mysterious ways, and it's important to remain open to the unexpected opportunities that may arise. A powerful way to use the law of attraction is to create an abundance mindset. This means that you stop viewing money as scarce or hard to get. Instead, you begin to see the world as filled with limitless opportunities and possibilities. When you believe that wealth is your birthright, and you align your thoughts, actions, and emotions with this belief, you start to shift your energy into a frequency that attracts wealth effortlessly. One of the most crucial aspects of the law of attraction is to maintain unwavering faith in the process. Doubts will come and fears will arise, but staying focused on your belief in abundance will keep your energy aligned with your desires. Trust the process, remain positive, and watch how opportunities begin to unfold in your life. Affirmations are another powerful tool for shifting your mindset and aligning yourself with abundance. The words you speak have immense power over your life, so it's essential to be mindful of the thoughts and affirmations you repeat. By speaking affirmations daily, you reprogram your subconscious mind to believe in your potential for wealth and abundance. Start by creating simple positive affirmations related to money and wealth. These can include statements like, "Money flows to me easily and effortlessly," or, "I am worthy of all the wealth that is coming into my life." The key to effective affirmations is to speak them with conviction and belief. Don't just repeat the words. Feel the truth behind them. Imagine yourself already living the life you desire. Feel the joy, the peace, and the freedom that comes with financial abundance. Another powerful affirmation is, "I am grateful for the wealth I already have, and I am open to receiving even more." Gratitude is an essential part of manifesting wealth. The more grateful you are for the money and resources you currently have, the more the universe will bring you. Gratitude shifts your energy from a state of lack to a state of abundance, which in turn attracts more wealth into your life. Affirmations should be practiced consistently. Whether it's in the morning, before bed, or whenever you need a boost, repeating your affirmations will help you align your energy with your desires. The more you affirm your wealth, the more your subconscious mind will begin to accept it as your new reality. As your mind shifts, so will your external reality. In addition to affirmations, consider writing down your goals and desires. Writing helps to solidify them in your mind and makes them feel more tangible. Be specific about what you want, whether it's a certain amount of money, financial freedom, or a specific lifestyle. When you write your goals, affirm them, and visualize them every day, you align yourself with the energy of that desired outcome. Now that you understand the importance of belief, mindset, visualization, and affirmations, it's time to shift your energy into the wealth frequency. This is the most critical step in manifesting $50 million or any amount of wealth you desire. You've already taken the first steps by changing your mindset and aligning with the energy of abundance. But now you need to keep that energy flowing consistently. Shifting into the wealth frequency means that you no longer entertain thoughts of lack, scarcity, or doubt. You choose to operate on the frequency of wealth, which is a vibration of abundance, ease, and limitless possibility. To shift into this frequency, you must consciously align your thoughts, actions, and emotions with the idea that wealth is already yours. One way to tune into the wealth frequency is by focusing on feelings of joy and gratitude. When you are joyful, you are vibrating at a high frequency, and that is the perfect frequency to attract wealth. Take time every day to focus on what brings you joy, whether that's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or just appreciating the beauty around you. The more you focus on joy, the more you will align with the frequency of abundance. Another important step is to take inspired action. Wealth is not just about thinking the right thoughts, it's also about taking the right actions. When opportunities arise, don't hesitate. Trust your intuition and take action toward your goals. Even small steps in the direction of your desires will help shift your energy toward wealth. The universe responds to those who take action, and when you act from a place of alignment, you will be met with the resources, people, and opportunities you need. Also, remember that you are not alone in this process. The universe is constantly supporting you, providing you with the tools and guidance you need to achieve your desires. Keep an open mind and heart and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Every moment is an opportunity to align yourself more deeply with the wealth frequency. At this point, you've learned how to change your belief system, align your energy with abundance, and shift into the wealth frequency. But there's one more important step: commitment. You must commit to this new belief system and take consistent, inspired action toward your goals. This is not a one-time exercise, it's a daily practice. Commitment means deciding that you will no longer live in scarcity or doubt. You will no longer accept that wealth is something you have to chase or work harder for. You will embrace the idea that wealth is your natural state, and you will do everything in your power to align with that belief. Start each day with a commitment to yourself and your financial future. Remind yourself that you are worthy of the wealth that is coming to you. Set clear intentions for the day and take small steps toward your goals. Throughout the day, check in with your energy and make sure it is aligned with abundance. If you catch yourself thinking thoughts of lack or doubt, gently shift back into the mindset of abundance. Your commitment also means staying consistent with your daily practices: affirmations, visualization, and gratitude. These may seem like small actions, but when done consistently, they are incredibly powerful. Over time, these practices will become second nature, and your new beliefs will shape your reality. Remember, the universe is always responding to your energy. When you commit to your new belief system and stay aligned with the wealth frequency, you will attract the abundance you desire. Stay focused, stay committed, and trust that the money you desire is already on its way. You've now learned the steps to manifest $50 million, and more importantly, the wealth and abundance you deserve. The power to change your life has always been within you. It's time to believe in yourself change your mindset, and allow the flow of wealth to come into your life. With belief, commitment, and inspired action, there is nothing standing between you and your financial freedom. The universe is ready to deliver what you've been asking for. Are you ready to receive it?